What's good? What's happening? What's lovely, my people out there? Hopefully, things are looking up for y'all because there's too much negativity going on in the world out there. We definitely need that positive stuff happening. So today, I'm going to share with y'all a M.V.L. Real serious M.V.L. And I know you're probably looking around, scratching your head, wondering, what in the world is an M.V.L? Well, I'm going to share that with y'all, my people. An M.V.L is a mad valuable lesson. And I'm going to share this with y'all. So hopefully it prevents the same scenario from happening to one of you people out there. So what is this M.V.L, this mad valuable lesson? Well, simple and plain. Always check your spare keys. Always check your spare keys. I'm talking to y'all apartment renters, home renters, whatever. If it's not a house that you've owned, and you know the keys are working, and if it's just a spot that you're renting, you came from a situation, you're just happy to get an apartment, you're moving in, you're gonna overlook some things. Like myself, I was coming out of a divorce, so I wasn't really too happy to be moving into an apartment. So when I got my apartment keys, I tried the one in the door, or the one that they gave me. It was good. It worked. So I just made an assumption, which was a mistake on my part, that the spare key they gave me was for my apartment. So, long story short, one day I was driving. I drove my son to his mother's. It was like 8:30 at night. I just left in a short pair of shorts and t-shirt. It's a little chilly, but whatever. It's like a 15-minute ride there, 15 minutes back. So I'm not even gonna be gone that long. So I didn't even think about how I was dressed. I just grabbed my keys, my wallet, my phone, headed out the door with my son. Come back to my apartment. It's a little bit chillier now. Slide my key in the lock, snaps off in there. I'm like, damn, this is gonna suck. But thankfully, I was able to get this piece out. It took about 20 minutes, because I mean, how are you gonna put another key in the lock when this is jammed in there, right? So I got that out, no problem. A little inconvenienced, but not a big deal. So I rush up, grab my spare key out of the car, run up to the apartment with a little bit more excitement than what I had with the broken key, because I was like, yes, I could get in my apartment, get out of the cold, get into some better gear, slide that key in the lock, turn it. It doesn't even turn. It doesn't even fucking turn. You know why? Because it's for somebody else's apartment. It's not even for mine. Yeah. Wasn't even for mine. So I was locked out of my apartment at about 9:30. After trying, I tried some WD-40 in the lock. Thought maybe the lock snapped, or the key snapped, because the lock was fucked. And then the key, wasn't turning because the lock was, jammed up or something. But nah, the key didn't even belong to that lock. I found this out because, well, I was kind of screwed, right? I needed a place to stay, or so I can't sleep in my car in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt in some freezing cold weather. It was about 30 degrees or so, a little bit under that probably. My phone was dying, so I was just like, yo, let me call my son's mother and see, if I could just crash over there for the night until the morning, so I could get hold of the rental office. You know, obviously, because we no longer are married, she wasn't really a fan of that option. So she was like, yeah, let me just lend you some money for a locksmith. I was like, I don't really have the money for a locksmith, but I don't really have any other options. She said it would be about $70. I kind of figured it would be more, but whatever. I didn't really have any other options. So he comes, looks at the scenario. He's telling me it's gonna be $150, $150 to get into my apartment. I'm like, damn, I don't, Yeah, I'm not a fan of that number, so I call her back. My son's mother. She didn't want to pay that anyways. I don't blame her. That's a lot of cash just to open up the door. So we canceled that scenario, but I still had to pay the guy $35 for showing up like the champ that he was. So yeah, it still cost $35, and then I ended up staying at her place till the morning, anyways. Yeah, and then I got another. I got the key from the rental office so I could get into my apartment. Then they made me another copy of this key here. Yep. And then I went to Walmart and got myself some more keys. So now I got 3 extra keys. I gave one to my son just in case he needs it. I don't know why I'm sharing all this stuff, but yeah, basically, long story short, always check your damn spare keys so you don't end up locked out of your apartment in a time where you're not expecting to be outside. You might be in a bathrobe or something, just running real quick somewhere. You don't want to have that scenario. So always check your spare keys. I hope this M.V.L served its purpose and, prevents this same situation from happening to somebody else. I just wanted to share it with y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of everything. Love y'all. Peace.